Okay, now we're going to move into theorem 10.14, and there are various parts to this theorem. So let's start with the easiest case. Let's take a circle, and let's take an external point, call it T, and let's draw tangents that meet the circle at point P and point Q. Let's make the center of the circle O. Okay, and what we need to prove is that the measure of angle T is equal to 1/2, and let's put a reference point here for the major arc. The measure of angle T, this measure there, is equal to 1/2 the measure of the major arc, which is PRQ, minus the measure of the minor arc, which is PQ. Okay, that is what we need to prove. Let's see how we go about proving it. The first thing we can do here is draw the radii, which we know are going to be perpendicular to the points of tangency, such as that. Then we can sum up the angles of this resulting quadrilateral. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. We know the sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. We don't know this angle. We'll call it angle A for the moment. This is a central angle, POQ. That means that we have angle A plus 90 degrees plus 90 degrees plus angle T is equal to 360 degrees. We can combine these terms to make A plus 180 degrees plus angle T equals 360. We can subtract 180 from both sides. That gives us angle A plus angle T equals 180 degrees. Okay, well, now we can solve for angle T, and that will give us angle T equals 180 degrees minus angle A. Very nice, very nice. But what does that have to do up with what we have up here? We have angle T equals 180 minus angle A, which is nice to know, but we want to prove that angle T is actually equal to 1/2 the major arc minus the minor arc. Well, let's rewrite this equation up here. M of T equals 1/2 the major arc minus the minor arc. Let's rewrite this equation down here. So measure of angle T equals 1/2 PRQ minus the measure of PQ. Okay, to try to figure out how we can get them to be equal to each other. Well, the first thing we need to try to figure out is what is the measure of PQ. Let's look back up here. Well, we know the central angle is A. That would mean the measure of PQ would also be A, no? Definitely be A. And what would the measure of PRQ be? Well, it's 360 degrees in a circle, so the measure of PRQ would be 360 minus A, since that plus A have to add up to equaling 360. So we can substitute those values down here. So we have angle T equals 1/2 times measure of PRQ, which is 360 minus A, minus the measure of PQ, which is minus A. This gives us angle of T equals 180 minus A, which is exactly what we had found is true just from our drawing of the circle. So therefore, these two expressions are equivalent, and we've proven the theorem for tangents.